So, got to start out on a somber note because as this pay per view is about to air, October 5th, 1997, Brian Pillman passes away that day, earlier that day,
Oh
the
my
day
God.
of
You
the
see,
pay per view.
I didn't even connect those dots. Bro, I swear to God, what I remember vividly about that day is, yeah, bro, we're getting ready for the pay-per-view, and the news comes in, and the news starts going around the locker room. And I'll never forget, bro, the Heart Foundation. I think they had something that day.
Yep.
They were all dressing together. They were all in the same area. And I swear to God, I remember Owen coming up to me and telling me, Vince, like, bro, is it true? Like, is Brian, really dead? Is it true? Like, he was in such denial. Bro, that's the thing. That's why, man, I always defend Vince about the decision to continue the show when Owen passed. Because, bro, when stuff like that happens, you're not thinking in your right mind. Like, it's so surreal. Like, these guys are waiting for Pillman to walk in the locker room, get dressed, they got a match, and then you get this news, and there's this period of time where, like, the reality hasn't settled in yet. And that's why, with Vince and the show continuing, bro, nobody in that spot would have been in the right frame of mind. I mean, you just weren't, bro. And that's why I always remember that about Owen, because it was like, they found out about it, but it still wasn't sinking in. It was still very, very, very surreal. So, yeah, bro, I remember that moment really, really vividly.
Man, it's just crazy. Like, you go to the show and, Pillman, you don't even think like one of the wrestlers is dead for the show. And sadly, in the 90s, this happened a few times. You've
Yep.
obviously
Yep.
Owen Hart too, but Louis Piccoli and WCW. I mean, this happened a bunch in the 90s. It's just so unfortunate. Rick Rude and Bulldog. I mean, it just goes on and on with the list of guys that passed way too soon. But here, I mean, just crazy. The day of the pay per view, and they find you in the hotel. I mean, just absolutely crazy. I mean, just
Yep.
terrible, terrible news. There's no way like there's not going to be a show, right? I mean, the show must go on, right? I mean, that's like the Vince
Yeah,
attitude, right?
yeah, yeah, and bro, that's why, like, a lot of the times, like in this case and with the Owen case, I don't know how these guys did it, bro. I don't know how they went out and performed, but that's where professionalism, really, really comes in, because I don't think I could have done it.